Welcome back, trainers. So I am back from GoFest Chicago here in Alaska now, and I am extremely exhausted. It was a blast. Met so many of you, had a great time. Went to GoFest 3 times, didn't participate 3 times because obviously you can only go once, but I went the first day to scope it out to see how it was. Then I had my second day, which it was beautiful, sunny, and then we had an overcast for a while, then it became sunny again, which was just perfect. And then I went again with Scarlet Witch and stayed the whole time with her, and we just had a great time. It was raining. They actually had to, kick people out because there was a supposed thunderstorm coming in. So yeah, that happened, but it was just for a little while, a little downtime. It was looking a little grim as if we couldn't go back. And then all of a sudden they let people back in. And not only that, they are going to be giving people a 10-hour grind period with the featured Pokemon at GoFest in wherever you are. So that's pretty good. So Niantic actually made a good comeback on that. And I met so many of you. It was absolutely just amazing to see the love that I was getting. People coming up to me wanting to take pictures and telling me how much they appreciate the content that I make. So I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who supports me, watches me, who came up to me and showed me love. And not only that, the other people that I couldn't meet as well. Sorry if I was not able to go and actually see you. I was just extremely busy. This is the first time I've ever done this kind of thing, guys. I've never been out of state and played Pokemon Go, so it was a little bit overwhelming. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the Pokemon I have and discuss this, because I can't just break down what I did in one video. This is going to be like a week's worth of stuff here. I have this tournament that I went to, 153 people that King IV hosted. My voice is a little raspy still from that because people were getting me shots, and it was a wild night. Let's just say that I performed okay. I went 4-3. No excuses, but they were getting me there with that stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what I have. And like I said, I can't put everything into one video because it's just so much. So let's go ahead and cover a little bit, see what we have going on here. All right, trainers, now let's go ahead and take a look at my haul from GoFest Chicago. So we do have some spawns here. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look if we get a shiny. I didn't even know that the spawns were different because this is my first time back. I still haven't found a shiny Snorunt either, so that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Now let's go ahead and take a look here. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer this Wailmer. And the Magikarp, Horsey, and Psyduck. I caught those as I was in the Chicago airport. Yes, that was, we weren't even there for that long, and I got those. Quite amazing. Also, you were able to catch Togetix in the Fairy Garden, in which their CPs were random, and you would be able to get a lower one so you could evolve it into Togekiss and then go into the Great League with it. Unfortunately for me, I was transferring them. I don't know what I was thinking, so I did meet up with somebody. Shout out to you, much appreciated. And I was able to get a pretty decent one. This is looking like a 15 defense and then lower attack, and then we have the higher stamina as well. A bunch of lucky trades, as well as the unknown. And if you're wondering, well, what about Jirachi? What about the new move, Charm? Which Charm is not actually out yet, but there is assets within the files. We're going to be going over all that, guys. I'm just so overwhelmed. I just want to kind of break it down for you really quick here. And then we're going to be making plenty of videos down the line of what I did here. This is just kind of a, welcome back. This is what I have now. And just going to tell you a little bit of my experiences. So a lot of people wanted me to shout them out. There was so much to take in. I don't even really remember exactly what I was supposed to say and how I was supposed to say it. I was able to get a bunch of pins from amazing content creators, a lot of gifts, in which we're going to be going over those in separate videos as well. So I was able to get that shiny Ghastly almost at the very end of my event time. Pretty nice. Go plus that shiny Absol. Traded this shiny Houndour with Havoc Bandit, aka Pop Punk Spice. Big shout out to you. He was a massive contributor in helping me get here, tweeting out my PayPal and having people try to donate to get me to go. So I really appreciate that. I was not able to actually catch one myself, so we did do that trade there. And then I was able to catch myself the shiny Krabby, which is pretty cool. That was towards the end of 15 or 0-15-2. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to be evolving that, as well as purchase a secondary move for the Great League and all that stuff. Go plus that Geodude shiny. Horsey, I tapped on all those, I do believe. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And then we have the Onyx, which I did give up a shiny Cresselia for because I wanted to either do mirror trades or trade a shiny Pokemon, in which he offered a shiny Onyx. So I do have this, and there is the guy. We simply added each other right on the spot and then made the trade. So it was like that, guys. We had the Stardust reduction for those shinies and special trades as well, and you were able to do 5 of those. I do believe I still had like 2 more I was able to do before I left, but there was so much going on, so many people approaching me, so much grinding to do. I just didn't get around to all of them, and before you knew it, time was up, and simple as that. So here's the Jirachi. I'll be making that video later on. It is a decent one, but I'm not concerned about the IVs or anything like that. I know in the past I would do the max them out and then take them to the gyms, but the thing is, we have PvP now, so I'm not going to be maxing this out. We're going to keep it in the Great League, and we're just going to simply do that. So it does have Doom Desire, looking pretty good, and that's what it looks like for PvP. I'll be bringing you some content using it in PvP to see how well it does perform. More shiny Horsies, plenty of unknowns. Go plus that Sableye there. And we have the Bronzor, Abomasnow, Hippowdon, Gengar, Kingdra, Gardevoir, in which those did appear after you did the quests for Jirachi themselves. So we'll be going over that video in a separate time. And then the Kingdra, well, that Kingdra is part of it. The shiny Kingdra immediately evolved this one. This is a very low IV, and it's going to be level 23. Not too sure if it was the best idea, but I just did it in excitement right off the bat. It is doing more damage than the current Kingdra I do have right now. And if you're wondering, well, okay, you're running through your Pokemon and you have so much other content to cover. Is this really what you want to start it off with? Yes, I kind of want to just warm up like this right here, guys. I was able to meet up with Kato and do our special trade. So she was the one I was going to do the Garchomp with, the Lucky Garchomp trade, but she still didn't have a Gible because those things are so rare. And no, they were not spawning at GoFest, so I still need to make that trade. Hopefully I can get that going and we can finally max out that Garchomp for once. Did go plus this shiny Sableye as well. It was lit, guys. It was absolutely insane, the amount of shiny Pokemon you were able to catch. Now, am I happy with my haul? Absolutely. I could have gotten a little bit more, which I could have, but it is what it is. I was able to grind a ton of Stardust out there, and there's that Rampardos, and then that Magikarp. I did, in fact, catch that before GoFest, as well as that Wailmer. So everything above here is basically from GoFest. Not too sure why I'm holding on to that Sandshrew, but I am. I still haven't cleared out everything. So it is looking pretty good. Really happy for that Ghastly. So basically the 2 new shinies that I did receive are going to be Ghastly and Krabby, as well as the Houndour, but the ones that I personally caught were going to be the Ghastly and the Krabby. So guys, it was absolutely fantastic. But I also want to show you footage of the park itself, as well as a special guest appearance. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at some very special trades that I did do here. This is going to be coming from Fleece King, a very hard grinder from Australia, and I now have an authentic Kangaskhan. So that is very nice there. And then if we take a look at the Cherubi, another Fleece King, we did quite a few. We were trying to get that lucky Pokemon, but it just didn't happen. This is going to be a Torkoal from last year's GoFest, coming from Lady Brittany. Shout out to you. Thank you for that trade. Met so many people, guys, and like I said, I don't even know where to begin. I hope you are enjoying this video that I'm giving you. Maybe a little bit here and there, not really too specific on anything. My shiny catches and then some of the amazing trades. And this Fairy Cutter, we're going to be seeing that trade down the line here. This was with Kato. I was hopefully trying to get it into the Great League, but it did rise up. And it did become lucky as well. I gave her an Abra, so she has a lucky Abra for me. Pretty nice. And it turns out that the shiny Abra was only going to be spawning on the first day for 1 hour. Niantic made a mistake. That was very disappointing for me because I finished up my Jirachi quest as fast as I could so that I could head over to where the Abras were spawning over by the food court. And there was an abundance of them. I caught about, say, around 30 looking for that shiny, but come to find out, it was actually gone. It was only going to be for the first day for an hour, mistake, and then that's it. So there's a few people out there with the shiny Abra. Are you kidding me? Let's go. That is quite amazing. Now, if we go down here, we do have a lot of other trades that I did do. This one was going to be right before my GoFest with a very special subscriber. So shout out to you. Really appreciate that trade. We were trying to do other trades, but the thing is, there was some conflicting things going on, meaning that if somebody was attending GoFest and another person was not, and you were trying to do a special trade, it would error out. Like we seen in my last video that I uploaded, it was like costing 39 million Stardust, even though it wouldn't actually let you do the trade. It was just a visual glitch there. So yeah, guys, looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and look at my shinies really fast, so you can just see them all in a row here. So there you are. Pretty nice. So it's amazing, guys. I had an amazing time, and I want you to see my kilometers. 106. Look at that. So I'm ready to go. This time around, I didn't get my 76,000 Stardust with the star piece on last week, but this week I'm obviously going to get it. I'm going to have to remember to turn on that star piece. And if you're wondering, yes, can you get extra Stardust for your Adventure Seek rewards for that 50,000 Stardust? Yes, you can. Just make sure you turn on that star piece and you should be good to go. And with that said, trainers, enjoy the rest of this video. I'm going to be bringing you a lot more down the line here, powering up things and looking at a very awesome tournament that I did go to with the man himself, King IV. So thank you for watching, trainers. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Forgive me for not bringing you all the stuff that you want to know in this first video. I'm extremely exhausted, but I just wanted to keep you posted and bring you a bit of content. Take care, trainers. All right, everybody, we're here with Kato and our son.
Hi.
Legacy. We're in the spooky woods. We finally were able to meet and do our lucky trade. So
I know.
It's been forever. Happy we're here, and we're gonna get our grind on. We just got here. Sorry for the color. There we go.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.